It's Quizmas time, Quizzletoe and wine, Quizzledren singing, quiz, tea and rhyme. Yes, it's that time of year when we're full to the brim with quiz and drambuie. Joining me this evening, two lovely family teams from Only Connects of yore, and they are, on my right, Hamish Galloway, an actuary who went on safari 8 weeks after his hip replacement. Nick Latham, a border force officer who has visited all 92 Football League grounds. And their captain, Davina Galloway, a magistrate who's been interviewed at number 10. Mother, husband and son, they are the relatives. Welcome back, Davina. We haven't seen you since 2014, Series 9. Have you been doing much quizzing since we saw you last?
Just some music quizzing.
Still as a team of three?
No, Nicholas is on a different team.
Is that because you've dropped him as a quizzer, or he's moved on to higher things, would you say?
He's dropped us.
So, in a way, it's through gritted teeth you reunite for our Christmas special. Thank you for coming back.
OK.
You are facing tonight, on my left, Fergus Navaratnam Blair, a research director who was once Young Poet of the Year. Sam Navaratnam, a civil servant who cut his chin falling off a bike he'd made. And their captain, Sangeetha Navaratnam Blair, a charity worker who eats an entire camembert every Christmas Day. Returning from Series 17 in 2021, they are the Muppets. Welcome back, Sangeetha. Where would you rank A Muppet Christmas Carol among their works?
I think it has to be their best film, although Muppets from Space definitely has a place in my heart.
Why is that?
It's got a great soundtrack and was just one of the films I'd seen 1,000 times as a child.
Is that something you still watch regularly at Christmas, The Muppet Christmas Carol?
With our kids, yeah, we do, yeah.
It's not as jolly as you think it's going to be. It's got Muppets. It's actually quite scary with the ghosts and everything.
Very accurate.
Yes, it's very... I mean, some would say it's the most authentic depiction of that novel on film. Thank you all very much for coming back to play our Christmas special. Muppets, you won the toss, and I must say in a rather unfestive way, you've thrown your opponents in first.
Christmas present.
So, please, choose a hieroglyph.
2 reeds, please.
2 reeds. It's the music question straight away. How lovely for Christmas. Your first clue is coming in now.
Next, please. Next, please.
That's a sort of backwards, but...
Yeah. Next, please. Ode to Joy, Star.
Well, Christmas things,
This is when you wish upon the stars.
Yes, I know. Stars.
The connection is not stars, I'm afraid. Muppets, would you like to have a go for a bonus point?
Is it things you'd find in a Christmas pudding?
I mean, well done, and I hope you brought that as one of the possible answers for any of the questions, but no, I'm afraid it's not in this case. Which of those pieces did you recognise? Any of them?
When You Wish Upon a Star.
When You Wish Upon a Star, which is sung by Jiminy Cricket in Pinocchio. The first one, that great Christmas ballet, The Nutcracker. Second one, the theme from Super Ted, a children's programme, theme written by Mike Townend and the great Chris Stewart. And the third one, you didn't know that third piece? The saggy old cloth cat.
Oh, I did say that.
Bagpuss. They are all connected to toys, toys that come to life. Muppets, what would you like for your own question?
We'll go for the Horned Viper, please.
Yes, you could. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
They're like baubles, like glass, they're purple. Oh, maybe. OK, next, please. A yacht. Oh, it's what she asked for, Marilyn Monroe asked for. Santa Baby.
Yeah, right, you go for it.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, found it.
These are all requested for in Santa Baby.
Yes, they are. Excellent. Let's have a look at all the clues. Tell me a little bit about that song.
I said Marilyn Monroe, but also there's Eartha Kitt version, which is good. Santa Baby.
Do you know that's really interesting? When you say the Eartha Kitt version, that is very much the song. It is an absolute death of Nelson Mandela about Marilyn Monroe. There is no Marilyn Monroe version. She never sang it, but people think she did. We could have a little chorus of that, couldn't we? It's Christmas and everything. Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. I I've been an awful good girl.
Santa baby.
Exactly. 54 convertible to light blue. Very well done. You get 3 points. And what lovely musical accompaniment. Relatives, what would you like?
Eye of Horus, please.
Eye of Horus. What connects these clues? Here's the first.
Next, please. Next, please. Any idea? Next, please. Anything?
No, nothing at all.
No.
2 seconds.
I have nothing, no, sorry.
Nothing at all. sorry.
OK, there's a bonus chance for you Muppets. What do you think?
Do these words rhyme in French?
Oh, well done. Yes, they do. Who's the French speaker?
I just know the mother and father one, so...
What's mother and father?
Mère and père,
Mère and père. Bread and wine.
va and...
Van and pan.
Pain and vin. Turkey and India. That is dand and and. And castle and cake, of course.
Chateau and gâteau.
Chateau and gâteau. They rhyme in French. Very good for the bonus point. And your own question, what's it to be?
We'll go for the lion, please.
Lion. These are going to be picture clues. What do the pictures have in common? Here's the first.
No? OK.
Is that Jean Belmondo?
Next, please. That's the Swiss Family Robinson, isn't it?
yeah.
Are these all families?
Probably
No,
more specific.
okay.
Swiss.
OK, next, please.
Oh, hang on. That's the Tracy's of the first one, so that's the Thunderbirds. Tracy Robinson. Tracy.
These are all Robinsons? No, but that's JFK in the White
Kennedys.
House. Kennedys? Oh, these are famous families. I mean,
But
they're
there's
just
probably...
family. They're the Carpenters, aren't they, actually?
Oh, yeah, right.
They're just famous
Carpenters.
families.
Is it more specific than that? Try.
Yeah, should we punt it?
No, it's an A.
Yeah. OK. These are all famous families, like dynasties.
I need to hear something more.
They all have a curse related to them?
No, they don't all have a curse related to them. I'm afraid that's not it. So I'm going to show the fourth clue to the relatives for a possible bonus point.
Are they families and neighbours?
They are families from neighbours. Obviously not these people. Who are we actually looking at?
Karen and Richard Carpenter.
The Carpenters.
Is that the Swiss Family Robinson?
The Robinsons.
The Kennedys.
The Kennedys.
And the Ramseys?
The Ramseys, of course, from Ramsey Street. Did you watch that final ever Neighbours that they did?
Yeah.
And then it wasn't the final ever. They all came back. They all, that brilliant guy, the one that played Mike, Guy Pearce, is it, who's actually a fantastic and successful Hollywood actor now, came back, just did hours and hours of filming. And I think they dropped in little bits of Kylie Minogue that they recorded on a different day. They all did that. And then it finished, they went, yeah, I think we'll just make a few more series now. I mean, well done. And what would you like for your own question?
Water, please.
Water. What connects these clues is the first.
Next, please.
Tim Curry, Tim Rice. Tim's.
I'm afraid, although I love your early buzzing, if we brought up all the clues, you would find that they are not all Tims. Muppets, you've got the chance for a bonus point.
They all... Yeah?
Yeah, they can all be eggs.
Egg... Could they all have egg put in there?
Ooh. That's not what I'm looking for. Egg pudding, though.
Yeah, not
Is
sure
that a
about
thing? If you can quickly give me the full recipe for an egg pudding, as long as that holds up as a recipe.
I'll do that.
Go on, then.
Yeah, well, it's basically custard, right? So it's eggs, a bit of bain-marie, you whisk it really hard, a bit of sugar, keep adding milk. That's an egg pudding, right?
It sounds delicious. I'll be honest with you, Sam. I'd eat that. You can have it for egg. Egg curry, egg rice, egg pudding, egg and cress. I'll tell you what I wanted to hear. Green curry, white rice, plum pudding, mustard and cress.
Cluedo.
It's Cluedo. It's the characters from Cluedo. Do you do a lot of cooking, Sam, at Christmas?
I do. I really enjoy it, yeah. Really.
What's your signature dish?
I mean, just doing a roast and doing all the components of it really well. I really enjoy that. It's good.
I mean, I think the next time you have a family meal, if egg pudding is not served, you're going to have some people to answer to. Very well done. Only one question remains. The twisted flax, that will be yours. What connects these clues? Here's the first.
Next, please. Jung Ho. What Ho? They all
What?
have.
Yeah.
End with Ho, yeah?
What ho? Yeah,
Yeah.
come on, yeah.
Okay. These can all be followed by Ho.
Can you express that in a different way? Imagine there are going to be 4 clues.
Um,
I'm going to sit here until you make it sound Christmassy. There are 4 clues.
ho, 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 ho.
Ho! Bring them all up. And the last one was Westwood, because that village, Westwood Ho, in the Charles Kingsley novel, actually has an exclamation mark.
Oh, there you go.
Very well done. Good quizzing. What can you tell me about these clues?
I recognise Bong Joon-ho, who
Directed Parasite.
Yes.
and
That's right. South Korean film director has got
Yes.
several Oscars.
And then the others are just phrases. And
What ho and gung ho
Yeah,
are expressions. Yes, it's just an excuse to put ho, 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 ho on the screen, let's be honest. That means at the end of round 1, the relatives have 1 point, the Muppets have 8. Let's rustle up some more points for you relatives. In the sequences round, I want to know what comes forth in a sequence. Which sequence, though, you choose?
Eye of Horus, please.
The Eye of Horus. OK, you'll be seeing the first in a sequence. What would you expect to come forth? Here's the first.
Quentin Crisp, well, he did the first ever Channel 4 alternative broadcast.
Shall I go for next?
Well, go next, yes. I don't
Next,
know.
please.
Yeah, I don't know who was 4th. I hope we were going to do this one in the other order.
Well, unless that's the third one. No, I know that Quentin was the first one, so Marge Simpson would be a guess.
So Marge Simpson was much later than that.
Next, please. Can't be right.
Say darkest brown. Say darkest brown.
What?
We'll try darkest brown. It was the Channel 4 alternative.
Not it, I'm afraid, so don't give too much away. Muppets, do you know for a bonus point?
Queen, I don't know.
yeah, the Queen.
Not the Queen. I think you know what the sequence is. What is it?
It's the Channel 4 alternative Christmas broadcast.
That's exactly
So
right. The
first of
first
four.
one ever in 1993 was Quentin Crisp, and in 1996 it was the impressionist Rory Bremner dressed as Diana, Princess of Wales. That's the kind of thing that's quite hard to guess. I mean, between you, you've gone for a royal, you know the sequence, but not the 4th. Muppets, what would you like?
We'll go for the Horn and Viper again. please.
OK. And what would come forth in this picture sequence? Here's the first.
What's his name?
Oh, Nicholas Hoult
but
in
he's-
The
what's
Bad
his
Boy.
name? Oh, he's just the boy, Marcus. Next, please. Marcus, I don't know who that is. Do you know that at all?
That's a Still Game. That's
Oh, okay.
a Scottish TV comedy show.
Do you know? Still goes from Still Going. Okay, should we? Next, please. That's the Fantastic Mr. Fox. So Nicholas Hoult, Nicholas
Fox.
Marcus. What could be? Boy, something. The boy,
Oh,
the
the
fox.
boy, the mole, the fox, and the
The
horse.
horse.
Someone with a,
Yeah. So a
someone,
horse.
A horse and a, someone,
Just pointing at a horse.
yeah.
Okay.
In a film, or a TV
Yeah.
show. But
It'll be a picture of a horse, maybe from the film War Horse.
We have absolutely got a picture of a horse from War Horse. What's this?
This is the boy, the mole, the fox, and the horse.
Exactly so, that was on television at Christmas last year. Very well done. Relatives, what next?
Twisted Flax, please.
The Twisted Flax, let's see if you can untwist this. Here's your first clue.
Next, please.
Last Christmas, this is, which order they're going in. So,
Is that from last Christmas?
well, that's last Christmas I gave you my heart.
Yeah, but the first one.
So I don't know what the first one is.
Next, please.
And next day you gave it away.
so it's
Give it to someone
Christmas Eve.
special.
No, it's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. So it'll be something that happened on the 27th of December. It was Christmas Eve in Fairytale, New York. It was Christmas Day.
The day after Boxing Day.
The day after Boxing Day, in what context, though, looking at the clues?
In a song.
In a song, exactly right. And we've gone for the old classic, my true love sent to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. But we just need a musical reference. The cow, I can see, is delighted that you got that question right. Well done. What are these songs?
So it's Fairytale of New York.
I think we could do a better reminder than that.
Let's see another one.
Exactly so. And the next one,
Last Christmas.
I think you mean... Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, and the very next day, Boxing Day, of course, you gave it away. And the next day, my true love sent to me all of these various birds. Very well done. Muppets, what would you like?
I'll go for the water, please.
Water. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Katy Perry? No, it's like Katy Perry something. Okay, next, please. Mark Strong.
Mark
Cuban.
Strong, Mark Cuban, yeah.
So what's the first one?
Katie, Mark,
What was
or
the
Matthew,
order?
Matthew Perry, Matthew,
Matthew,
Mark,
Mark.
Luke, and John. So it means two
Two-
surnames that could both be Johns.
John Green.
Sean,
Okay,
Sean, John,
okay. I'll try just to say two things. Okay. Let's say Green Major,
Why would that be?
because these are the two surnames that that have for Johns. So John Green, John Major.
I absolutely would accept that because well done. It is pairs of people that share their names with gospel writers. John Green, I'm not familiar with.
The Fault in Our Stars.
Name 3 more of his works.
Paper Towns, Looking for Alaska,
Looking for Alaska.
and yeah.
It's a YouTuber
The
too.
points are yours. I'm so sorry, John Green, if you're watching. I don't read as much as I used to. I've been busy. It's mainly sort of colour supplements. Very good. And Donald and Goss, those are the Lukes you didn't need. Back to you, relatives for a choice.
Lion, please.
Lion. OK, what would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Next, please.
To get the next one because
Next, please.
it says 2022, 2023, 2024, so it's 024.
024.
Clinically solved by you there, Hamish. What's going on?
It's just the years going forward, but split up in the wrong places.
That's all it is. If you put them all in a line, it would say 2022, 2023, 2024. Only we have annoyingly separated the numbers into groups of 3. Happy New Year. Back to you, Muppets, for the last question of the round. The 2 reads. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
I see no gentleman. Okay, yeah, next, please.
Is it how many times you repeat something in a song? Or
I don't know at all.
That's interesting, yeah.
Are there 4 gentlemen they're talking about? Okay, I
can see
don't
another
know.
one.
Yeah, next, please.
So long that I don't always believe your song was gone too soon. Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah. Oh, is there two people who sing it?
Oh, maybe.
But what could it be?
What's the time? It's can't be.
What's the time? Is it time 3 o'clock? Do they say a time in it? One, they say 1 o'clock and something else?
Architects become an architect.
I don't know. I'm just going to say something. Say 1 and then a song where they say 1 o'clock, the mouse, like Ridiculous Duck.
And why would that be?
Because they say the time of with the number in it, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Just sing me the bit from God Rest You Merry Gentlemen where they say it's 4 o'clock.
I may be making that bit up.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, for now it's 4 o'clock. We didn't hear those words before, we've had a little shock. Not a version I'm familiar with. Bonus chance for you, relatives.
1, all right, comma, still.
Is an acceptable answer, although you wouldn't actually have the comma because what we've done is taken them away. That one with the numbers was annoying. This time it's about commas. So, God rest ye merry, comma, gentlemen. Some people think it's God rest ye merry gentlemen, but no, you should have a comma after merry. So 4 words before the comma. What's the time, comma, Mr. Wolf? 3 means the words before the comma. 2, so long, comma, Frank Lloyd Wright. So we need any sentence where you might put a comma after the first word. So actually the comma goes here, or what was your sentence?
All right, still.
All right, comma, still. Lovely. But I think our viewers wouldn't forgive me if we didn't remind them of the real words of God rest you merry gentlemen. Anyway, what is this sacrilege? It's no good messing about with the lyrics. Let's have the real ones. 1, 2, 3, 4.
God rest ye merry gentlemen.
There's nothing, come on. Nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Saviour was born upon this day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Why Satan is such a Christmassy thing to sing about? But there it is. That is the tradition. Very well done for the bonus. That means at the end of round 2, the relatives have 6 points. The Muppets have 13. Time for a Christmas cracker of a connecting wall. And Muppets, it's your turn to go first. So would you like lion or water?
We'll go for the lion wall, please.
Lion. OK, you have 2.5 minutes to solve the lion wall, starting now.
Oh gosh. I mean, that's going to be really tricky.
Canals.
Yeah,
Canal.
Suez.
Ear
No,
canal.
maybe not.
No.
Oh yeah,
no, but
canal.
ears.
That's
Nasal canal, so I guess that's.
Could be crisis, Suez crisis,
Yeah.
bank crisis.
Atrophy. Is it a trophy in there? It's a word one, maybe somewhere.
Oh
Father.
yeah, some word one.
Are there any other like
Source means sounds like you have it in your.
Oh, like it means it sounds like another word. Source. Father could be father and father.
Heads, ice.
Head, shoulders,
Ears,
Try rotating some of the body parts.
Father,
we think.
son.
Try some
Okay.
of the body parts on this.
Okay,
Try and
fine.
knock off one there.
That's too many, really. Deltoids, banks,
Suez can be
bank.
suet if
Yeah,
you change the
suet,
last
yeah,
letter.
Oh, yes,
So we
okay.
get that letter.
Farthing, no. Delta, the bank.
River bank, river
Mouth and river
source.
mouth.
Source.
Source.
Okay,
Okay.
that's rivers, yeah. Sun.
So son, father. These could be. So these are sort of. They sound like family relatives. So
Like British things as well.
Knees. Oh yeah.
and then
Uncle.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
And then maybe this is where we have the. Oh, but we
Head,
have too many.
shoulders.
What's Suez? So I think Suet, right?
Suet.
So what would the other ones be?
You've got 30 seconds.
Atrophied. It must be. Is it a word one? Like Just
Try some
yeah,
things.
some.
Yeah. Head, shoulders, eyes, ears. Okay, I know. I can't see with them. We're stuck on that one.
10
aren't we?
seconds.
Oh, it's Zeus.
Yeah.
It's Zeus.
Oh.
No, maybe it's not.
Just try one. Yeah.
You've solved the wall. And that was a bit surprising, if you don't mind my saying so.
Yes.
Let's find out why. Tell me about the first group, mouth, source, and so on.
These are all parts of a river.
They are all connected to a river, correct? And the second group, starting knees.
These all sound like family members.
I mean, well done. Particularly you there, Sam, because they really don't. I mean, we'd never get away with this if it wasn't Christmas. And the next group, heads, ears, and so on.
Are these anagrams of Greek or Roman gods?
I mean, that's amazing. They are anagrams of Greek gods.
Okay.
You said to yourself at one point, Zeus. It's not Zeus, it is Zeus. Knowing that they're anagrams of gods, what are the others?
Oh, Aries.
Aries.
And Aphrodite.
Hades and Aphrodite, exactly so, well done. And the last group, shoulders, toes, and so on.
These are body parts.
From the song specifically.
Yes.
Very specifically from the song,
Like
heads, shoulders, knees and toes. Well, almost a rabbit out of the hat in the last few seconds. You get the maximum of 10 points. Very well done. Time to bring back the relatives and give them the other wall, the water wall, and see how they get on. Relatives, you have 2.5 minutes to solve the water wall, starting now.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Yes, it's not going to be that.
No, it's not going to be that, but okay. Okay, right. Sue's going
Gene, Virginia. So,
3 bears. It's a Mick Jagger.
totes carries bears and something else means carries shoulders.
No problem. Okay.
Then ears, mouth, nose and eyes to be things on the head, but
You can try it. You can try it.
no.
Is that an anagram of Suez?
I don't know Suez and what other canals do you have? Panama, so it's not going to be
It's
that.
not there, okay.
Zeus, so let's look for other Greek gods.
Ears is Aries.
Here it is.
Hades is heads.
Yeah.
Give me another one.
Well, so it can't be. Well, I'll take those three and cycle through them for all the others. Try cherry. Poseidon. So. And
It's a mix. So.
knees.
Knees, toes, eyes, nose,
Mouth,
eye, nose.
Cherry. Knees. Mixer. Oh, mixer is a drink.
Quick, yeah, quick then. Gin, cherry.
Yeah.
Mouth or move.
Yeah, quick.
Toe.
Eyes.
Sorry, there's a ridiculous wall. But you've solved it. Very well done. Let's find out why. Tell me about the first group, shoulders and so on.
It's to sort of bear the weight, carry something.
To carry something.
They're all synonyms for carrying, exactly so. The next one, heads, ears and so on.
Anagrams of Greek gods.
Well done, Hades, Ares, Zeus and Poseidon. And the next group, eyes and so on.
To put into a drink, you've got ice and mixer and your gin.
And a cherry.
Very kind of you, because, I mean, they don't really, do they?
Yeah.
But in theory, ice, mixer, cherry and gin.
Yes.
Things you might pop at a Christmas drink. And the last group, knees, toes and so on.
Body parts.
They are body parts, but they also relate to a favourite song of this programme at Christmas.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Heads, shoulders, knees and toes. It's like you don't watch our Christmas special. That always comes up. They are body parts from that particular song. So you've got all the connecting points and all the finding points and the bonus, a total of 10. Let's have a look at the overall scores. The relatives have 16 points. The Muppets have 23. So excellent connecting walls from both of you. I know the cow was gripped by the action, but it's time for missing vowels. Fingers on buzzers, please. I can tell you that our first set of festive missing vowel clues are all winter festivals. Relatives?
Hogmanay.
Yes, it is. Muppets?
Hanukkah.
Correct. Don't know this one. It's everyone's favourite Lunar New Year. Next clue. Muppets?
Yule.
Simply Yule. Next category, 3 wise men. Relatives?
Socrates, Plato and Aristotle.
Correct. Next clue. Relatives?
Dennis Wise, Ernie Wise and Greg Wise.
Brilliant. Relatives?
Hamish Galloway, Nicholas Latham. And
I'm afraid that's not right. I have to take a point away. Muppets, do you know?
Hamish Galloway, Nick Latham and Sam Neveratnam.
Yeah, sorry about that, Fergus. Next clue. Relatives?
Melchior, Caspar and Balthazar.
There they are. Next category, things Father Christmas might say. Muppets?
Have you been good?
Indeed so. Muppets?
What would you like for Christmas?
That is correct, but the bells have jingled for the end of the quiz. And looking at the final scores, Muppets, you get what you'd like for Christmas, 28 points, and victory in the Christmas special. Relatives, you finish on 19. Also some wonderful quizzing. Lovely to see you all again. Thank you so much for coming back, and thank you for watching. Merry Christmas, and may all your family rows be about who built the Clifton Suspension Bridge and how many American states begin with M. Goodbye.